This is Keith Fraser for SecondsOut TV. I'm here with Tony Bellew, the Bombers trainer, Dave Coldwell. Dave, nice to see you.
How you doing, mate? Right?
I'm good. Listen, very interesting this rematch because obviously you are in a slightly difficult position because you've obviously got to set the strategy for this fight, and I want to know what that is as much as you can tell me. Because do you do exactly the same thing as last time? Or do you look at the way you think David Haye is going to prepare, or what you learned from the first fight? How do you go about planning for it?
Well, firstly, I look at Tony Bellew and see what he did wrong in the first fight and what I wasn't happy with in the first fight, and we fix that. What you've got to remember is the first fight was quite extraordinary because when you have a man that falls apart in front of you through an injury, that's a new experience. That's not something you can, emotionally you can prepare for, and I think emotions got the better of Tony in that, and I think he just lost his cool, so to speak, and you look at the amount of punches that he threw in rounds 6 and 7 for a man of that size. It was the amount of power punches he threw. He loaded up on everything and just threw everything at him. Completely lost his shape, and then for the rest of the fight, never got his shape back. So I expect him to be better.
So what's going to happen this time? Because obviously you know that David Haye has got a healed Achilles. You know that from seeing him on the stage for the first time in a number of months that he is going to be lighter. He's going to be in shape. So what do you do differently?
I knew that anyway. For the first fight, I expected him to be 15.5 stone. 15.10 max, absolute max. And then when he got on the scales at 16 stone, I was gobsmacked. And he fought like a guy at 16 stone that shouldn't be 16 stone. So I think now, obviously, he knows that he can't perform like that. He can't be slow and clumsy. So he's going to go to how we expected him to be. We expected him to be fast and sharp and twitchy like he was against Macronelli. We expected the speed, the athleticism, but the explosiveness as well. We expected that for the first fight. We didn't get it. So we'll get it for this fight. But with a touch of Salas with him, because Salas brings rhythm. He brings rhythm, he brings timing. He's a very, very good coach. So I expect a much better version of David Haye. But we're going to get a much better version of Tony Bellew.
So it's going to be a tougher fight for both fighters.
Men. Yeah, for both men, definitely.
Which makes it a more exciting fight for everyone.
Yeah, I believe so. I think I think there's gonna be some hairy moments for both men in this fight, like there was in the first fight. But there will be a conclusive ending, and I believe it's repeat.
Why did Tony Bellew take this fight? I mean, what we read is that he was offered potential heavyweight fights, potentially title fights. You had Joseph Parker that you were targeting. Why go for David Haye again?
There's a couple of reasons. I'm not going to beat around bush. One, financially, this is the biggest reward. Mm-hmm. Two, you'll have to look at social media and see 40-50%. It's nearly half of the people out there think that we got lucky and Bellew fluked it. So when you're a man like Tony Bellew, you climb a mountain and then you feel like as though you've got no credit for it. We was a massive underdog when he boxed Makabu. He beat Makabu, become world champion. People still said he was crap. We're a massive, massive underdog for this one. Everyone thought it was a 2 round. As soon as Haye touches him on chin, he's done. He's going to sleep. Haye himself, or he's going to comatose him and all that sort of talk. Then you beat him, and people still say, and you take the shots as well, and people still say, you got lucky. You didn't really win that. You only won because of this. You only won that. So the fire's still burning Bellew big time because he feels as though nobody thinks I won it anyway. So I want to put that right, And so when you've got David Haye sat there saying, I'm questioning his motivation, it's not like us or me before the last fight questioning his body. I'll speak in facts. The facts of this matter and what David Haye's talking is that you don't have to worry about his motivation. He is motivated. Some fighters are motivated by money and other fighters aren't. Tony Bellew is not motivated by money. It's not motivated by the money. Once it becomes a fight, he loves to fight. That's what you've got to understand. Some fighters are fighters, other fighters are boxers.
So obviously this fight is looking like it could be a lot more exciting, a lot closer. Assuming, as you would expect, Tony Bellew wins again. I mean, he's already said that he's not going to be around the fight game for long. You think he will fight one of the heavyweight champions and try and win a title at heavyweight?
Do you know what? I'm not interested in what comes after December 17th. Genuinely not interested in what comes after. I wasn't interested in what came after March 4th. I'm not interested in what come after December 17th.
Well, you're a very politically correct man, Dave. But
no, it's not about being politically correct. Yeah. I don't care about anything after that, because we can talk about what might happen. But we can talk about what's going to happen next. It all counts for nothing if he doesn't do his job on December 17th. If it was a fight, if it was an 8-rounder, or a fight against somebody where you expected to go on a steamroller, then yeah, you can talk about that, because you don't take your eyes off the ball, but you still can talk about that. But this is a fight where it's the same as the first fight. David Haye possesses the capability of knocking out any fighter in the world. Bellew's a fighter in the world, right? So we're not saying, he can't knock him out. No, he can. It's a dangerous fight. So when you're faced with a problem like that, you don't think about what comes after. Because if you don't take care of business now, all the thoughts and the ideas about what comes after don't count for nothing.
Well, listen, Dave, I'm looking forward to the fight. I wish you the best of luck as a trainer. And let's just hope it's a great fight. And best of luck to your man. Nice to meet you.